Hi everyone, and welcome to my new YouTube video where we'll be discussing 5 books that can help English learners improve their language skills. As a non-native English speaker, I know how challenging it can be to master the language. However, reading books is an effective and enjoyable way to enhance your vocabulary, grammar, and comprehension. In this video, I'll explain why reading books is beneficial, provide tips on how to read books correctly, and recommend 5 amazing books for non-native speakers. Okay, let's start talking about why reading books is beneficial. I think that reading books can help you improve your vocabulary, grammar, and comprehension. It exposes you to new words, idioms, and sentence structures, which you can learn and use in your daily conversations. Moreover, reading books helps you improve your reading speed and concentration, which are essential language skills. Now, I want to give you guys a couple of tips to make the most out of reading books. The first tip is choose books that are appropriate for your language levels. Don't pick books that are way too difficult or way too easy. If they're too difficult, you will get bored because it will be way too hard for you to understand everything. If a book is way too easy, then, well, it's just way too easy. You will not learn anything new. The second tip is set a daily reading goal. Start with 10 minutes a day and gradually increase the time as you become more comfortable. Tip number 3 is don't look up every word you don't know. Instead, try to guess the meaning from the context. Let's look at this sentence from the book To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I'm gonna read the sentence from my computer and explain to you guys how sometimes you can guess the meaning from the context. When he was nearly 13, my brother Jam got his arm badly broken at the elbow. When it healed and Jam's fears of never being able to play football were assuaged, he was seldom self-conscious about his injury. Here, a great word is assuage. His fears were assuaged. So instead of immediately grabbing a dictionary and trying to look up the meaning, try to guess the meaning from the context. What can this word mean? I think here it means that, his fears were not that intense anymore. He wasn't worrying about all of those things all the time anymore. And when you grab a dictionary and you look up the meaning of the word assuage, you can see that the word assuage means to make something less intense and is often used with the word fears, to assuage your fears. Tip number 4 is take notes of new words and phrases and review them regularly. And tip number 5 is read for pleasure. Don't stress too much about understanding every word or sentence. Enjoy the story and the language will come naturally. Before I share 5 books that might help you improve your English, I wanted to tell you guys about eDraw Max. eDraw Max is an all-in-one online tool that can help you create amazing flowcharts and diagrams to simplify your visual workflow. If you're working on a project with a team, you can build a real-time cloud workspace so that everyone can collaborate visually on the same page. The wonderful thing about eDraw Max is that they have a large selection of templates to choose from. As you guys know, I'm obsessed with learning more things about the world and learning more things about myself. So if you're like me, when you click on education, you can use eDraw Max for your studies, for any courses you might be taking, as well as your biology and math classes. Once you guys download the app on your computer, you can go ahead and click on templates. And here you can choose between a large selection of templates. For example, let's say you're working on a floor plan. All you need to do is click on the floor plan and look how many templates there are. It's crazy. I feel like you guys are definitely using flowcharts in your studies or even at your work because it's an amazing way to structure information and to remember things better. So if you would also love to give eDraw Max a try, all you need to do is click the link in the description. And now let's talk about 5 books that can help you improve your English. I will leave all the links to all the books in the description down below. The first book is called The Great Gatsby by Scott Fitzgerald. It's a classic novel that is perfect for intermediate to advanced learners. It's a great example of the American dream, and the book features beautiful language and vivid descriptions. The novel is also relatively short, making it a good starting point for non-native speakers. You can also watch the movie after finishing the book. And I feel like that's even better because when you can watch a movie movie after finishing a book, it motivates you to read more books and watch more movies. And watching movies in English is a great way for you guys to improve your listening skills. So The Great Gatsby is a classic novel that tells the story of Jay Gatsby, a wealthy and mysterious man who throws lavish parties in an effort to win back his former love, Daisy Buchanan. The novel is set in the 1920s, a time of prosperity and access in America, and explores themes of love, wealth, and the corrupting influence of the American dream. The narrator, Nick Carraway, is a young man from the Midwest who becomes entangled in Gatsby's world and ultimately becomes disillusioned with the superficiality and emptiness of the lives of the wealthy elite. The novel ends tragically, with Gatsby's dream of love and success ultimately destroyed by the harsh realities of the world in which he lives. The next book is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. This beloved children's book is perfect for beginners to intermediate learners. It features simple language, fun characters, and a captivating plot. Moreover, it's a great way to improve your British English. It is a novel about a young orphan boy named Harry Potter who discovers he's a wizard and is invited to attend the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. There, he makes friends with Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger and discovers a plot to steal the Philosopher's Stone, a powerful magical object that can grant immortality. With the help of his friends and the guidance of his wise headmaster Albus Dumbledore, Harry sets out to stop the evil wizard Voldemort from obtaining the stone and gaining ultimate power. The novel is a story of friendship, bravery, and the power of love and family, and is the first in a series of 7 books that follow Harry's journey through the wizarding world. The next book I want to share with you is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This Pulitzer Prize-winning novel is an American classic that deals with themes of racial injustice, family, and growing up. It's perfect for intermediate to advanced learners who want to challenge themselves with more complex language and ideas. It is a novel set in the fictional town of Macomb, Alabama during the Great Depression. The story is narrated by a young girl named Scout Finch, who lives with her brother Jim and her father Atticus, a lawyer. The novel explores themes of racial injustice and the loss of innocence as the Finch family and their community grapple with the trial of a black man. Despite overwhelming evidence of his innocence, Tom Robinson is found guilty due to the racism and prejudice of the town's white residents. The novel also portrays the coming of age of Scout and Jem as they confront the realities of a world that is not always fair and just. Book number 4 is The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. This novel is a coming-of-age story about a rebellious teenager named Holden Caulfield. It's perfect for intermediate learners who want to improve their conversational English as it features a lot of slang and colloquial expressions. It is a novel about a teenage boy named Holden Caulfield who has been expelled from his prep school and is wandering aimlessly around New York City. Throughout the novel, Holden grapples with issues of identity, alienation, and the loss of innocence. He is critical of the adult world and longs for a simpler life, a desire that is encapsulated in his fantasy of being a catcher in the rye, saving children from falling off a cliff and losing their innocence. The novel is a classic coming-of-age story and it has been praised for its raw honesty and its portrayal of the struggles of adolescence. And our final book is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This young adult novel tells the story of 2 teenagers who fall in love while battling cancer. It's perfect for intermediate learners who want to improve their reading speed and comprehension, as it features short chapters and simple language. It is a book about 2 teenagers, Hazel Grace Lancaster and Augustus Waters, who meet at a cancer support group and fall in love. The novel explores themes of life, love, and mortality as the 2 teenagers navigate their illnesses and their relationship. Hazel, who has terminal cancer, is initially hesitant to get close to Augustus, who has been in remission, but they eventually bond over their shared love of a book and embark on a journey to meet its reclusive inclusive author. The novel is a poignant and emotional exploration of life's big questions and has been praised for its honest and authentic portrayal of the experience of living with cancer. To sum up, reading books is an effective and enjoyable way to improve your English skills. By choosing books that are appropriate for your language level, setting a daily reading goal, and taking notes of new words and phrases, you can enhance your vocabulary, grammar, and comprehension. I really hope that these 5 book recommendations will inspire you to read in English and take your language skills to the next level. Don't forget to download eDrill Max and create beautiful flowcharts and diagrams by clicking the link in the description. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in my next video.